Hi everybody, welcome back to Simple Life 2, episode 25 with me, Sid. And since last episode I have, not too fine a point on it, I went strip mining. And I got a reasonable bit of stuff, mainly quite a bit of iron, copper, gold, all sorts of stuff. And all importantly, we got 33 ingots of uranium, which is enough to make very little. It's surprisingly rare, this stuff. However, I have had also did a little bit of planning, and you know, the kitchen's up here still. We still need to work off down here, work out what we're going to do with the restocking system for foods and stuff, because obviously we're not using this stuff for actual storage. This is just decorative. But you'll notice over there, there's something strange appeared, and I had a change of heart about how I want to make this build go. So I want this to be the top, and then I want to build something coming out of this and going down, like I don't know, a big modern glass pillar-like thing. Glass and concrete pillar-like thing. And to that end, I think we're going to do a... Whoa, hang on. Well, we'll do it. Start off with it in as it should be, and then we'll work out how we're going to actually do the top. But this is going to be access from underground. There's going to be multiple floors, a lot of glass, very sleek and modern again, using the same black glass and white stuff here. Now that was 4, 9, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that enough? Now let's take that one out, I think, and we'll pop that bit of dirt in there. So I think that will make a reasonable structure, and what we'll do is what we probably should actually do. Let me see if I can get this right. Have I got? I need a gravity affected block. The easiest way to get that is probably come down here and borrow a little bit of this. Except, but that's not going to really work either, is it? No, because the problem with doing that is if I use that as my gravity block, then when I drop it, I'm not going to be able to see it, because it is, well, it's the same colour as the bloody block I'm dropping it on, isn't it? So that is probably a non-starter. All I really want is a piece of gravel, which, you know, you can never find it when you want it, can you? There's got to be somewhere down here in this place. There has got to be one piece of gravel. Let's quickly sleep the night off. So yeah, I'm thinking about the structure and how I want this build to go, and I want to keep a lot of it out of sight. There's the old out of sight, out of mind philosophy almost going on, where, you know, it's not out of sight or out of mind, but it's, you know, somewhat out of sight, and most definitely somewhat out of the old mind. Oh man, come on! You can never find gravel when you want it. I mean, come on, there's got to be some. Oh man. Alright, I'll be back in a moment once I've found a piece of gravel. I might be quicker to go back to my my own inventory and get it out that way than go hunting around for it, but there's a little bit of me that's like, nope, you're going to go and find gravel. It's down here somewhere, you know it is. And of course, what I'm doing is completely and abjectly failing to find it. In fact, I've actually managed to find my way down into the chasm. Okay, Back in a mo. I got a bit. My God, that was difficult to find. Okay, so we'll head back up, and we can get some kind of feel for this structure. And what I think we'll do is we'll drop a piece there, and we'll drop a piece there, and that will give us a starting point to work up from, or at least on the outside of those edges anyway. Yeah, right, so that is there, so I want to come up here, and we'll come down a level, and then we'll just hop up, and we'll grab that while we're at it, so we're not confused. Oh, probably would be handy to have our working at height boots on as well, wouldn't it? And a little bit there, and then a little bit of that out. We can knock all of that out, and while we're at it, we'll knock all of this out. Now, we're going to need to do something with these edges, but that's not a problem. Boing. But I think this will give us a lot more space and build area to work with. And it's often, I think, in my personal experience, is one of the areas where we are particularly guilty of not adequately planning ahead, is when we're building these bases, and then they kind of meander around and expand outwards, and I'm as guilty as the next person for this one, so you know, sorry. But yeah, we'll point. Obviously we'll fill these holes into the cliffside as well, and make everything look pretty, but I think we're kind of getting a feel for what I want to do. Let me do a little bit of you know, investigative planning kind of work, and I'll come back in a moment once I've got the thing built a little bit further up. Alright, so I've got the grass in, I've got the wall in, well, I've got the structure in, vaguely. I've started excavating. We need to obviously extend this out and do more with this, but you know, we'll come back to that later. Coming down here, I've taken this way out. I'm going to bring this out, I think. In fact, let's just do that now. 1, 2 to there, and now we get this cooked along with, let's have a look if I've got any more gneiss. I've got a little. We'll cook that up, and wherever I put the I move, yeah, it throws me out every time I go after this particular job, but we are winning steadily. And we'll keep hold of you. That can go away. Yeah, just wait for that to come through. Now I need to think about floors, and we need to look at the various options. Now we've got brownstone, that's standard. We've got the metamorphic stone from things which are not really what I'm looking for. Obviously we can go with cobble, but I wanted something a little bit more nice, I think is the word. A bit more nice, yes. Now we've got hardened stone from environmental. That could be an interesting tile, but it's a bit grey again, so we could leave that one behind. We've got cyan rimmed. Oh, stable. What the hell is stable stone? Reinforced stone block from rimmed stable stone. You make that with reinforced stone. Reinforced stone is cobble and planks, makes reinforced stone. Then you get that, and then you can go into dyeing it by the looks of things. No? Do you just... Stable stone. becomes, yeah, okay. You make that into that. You can make that into that, that into so on. Then you can dye it. Oh, okay, there you go. We've found the magic. Yeah. Purple is I definitely overdo purple, so maybe not. Rare. Then we can go into the Tinker's Construct stuff. Then we've got all the stones from this. Now let's have a look. What have we got in here? If I were to type in stone, I don't think we've got a huge amount because I've converted a whole load of it over. We've got andesite, we've got soul cobblestone. Yeah, I've converted the majority of what we've got over, I think. So, question. While we just take that out and put this away, what to go with for the floor? We're still looking at stone. So there's plenty of, like, there's gneiss and dacite, blue schist, but I don't think I've seen any. However, any cobble will become blue schist. And then we can cook that to that, and that can become, or any smooth stone can become blue schist. Okay, that's fine. And we can use you to make what? Anything interesting? Walls, bricks, and yeah, pretty much it. What to use for a floor in here? Do I want to use wood? Well, I don't think I want to use wood. I mean, there's plenty of those, but we don't get a huge amount of. Once you're into those, you know, that's it. Birch is okay, but awkward. What about clay? See, we can't do anything much with. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really not getting anywhere with my decision making here, am I? See, I don't like that. That's to Adobe, which is really not what I want, and you know. All right, let me have a little think. I'm going to come back in a moment. All right, I have arrived at a block choice, and I'm just. This is the back wall, so we're not going any further back than this at the moment. But I'm going to go with a mixture. I'm going to go with marble, which is, this is jelly bean, marble in jelly bean format. And we're just going to scatter these around. You'll see what's going on hopefully in a moment. Then we've got French 1. I think this is French 1. Oh, French 2, and then we've got French 1. So we're going to make this is going to be a bit of a disarray kind of pattern, but hopefully this will work, and it should be white, so it'll provide a contrast to the ceiling, whatever that becomes. Yeah, I am that decisive that I don't even know what the ceiling is going to be yet. I need to make a new chisel. That was something I needed. Bonk. Thank you. Let me make some more jelly bean. Okay, there we go. And obviously this is all going to get lit up. Which was Jelly Bean, that one. Then we'll do more of this around the area. Can I fit one in there? I can. Then we can get this one and we can start throwing this into the loop. And hopefully this won't look too bad. And obviously we need to do the rest of the floor and more out there and stuff. I've also got to think about ceiling over this side. This side is still going to be enclosed, so I need to basically hide all of this. That toaster may have to move as well, but that's not a biggie. But yeah, we'll get this thrown down and yeah, I'm happy enough with that as a wall material. Now I also know that I do have marble seeds because we've got marble essence. Marble essence allows me to make marble. We can obviously, well, interesting. You can actually duplicate it using the aquamarine. And we can make it 24 with that. So, not a problem. We can make that as much as we need using the cloche. Right, so with that in mind, I am going to get on with this and I'll be back with you in a mo. Alright, we're making steady progress. And I'm not rushing this, I'm just getting this area done. So we've got a large room here. That's going to be things. These seeds were taking far too long to process, so what I've done is I whacked them in a hopper and this thing's just happily fertiling along. This is of course the swimming pool, and we do need to do something. You see, I did originally play around with the idea of having a glass bottom in this pool, and I'm not sure. I may leave that one to you to decide, but we've definitely got this flooring. I think I never noticed this before. Is this an Easter thing? Because I'm recording this at actually I'm recording this on Valentine's Day, aren't I? So it wouldn't be Easter. Shrove Tuesday was what, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Anyway, so we're getting there steadily. However, I think we do need to get this so we can close this off, and I definitely want to move you to maybe here. Doesn't really matter, you just need to be in contact with all of that. Now what I would like to build is a painter from Ender.io. I think it's a painter. Stirling generator, combustion. I thought it was a painter. Is it not a painter? We do conduit facade, and we use you in a painting machine. There we go. So I want a painting machine, which is machine chassis. Alright, let's have a look. Painting machine, machine chassis. Almost just need a block of that. Oops, no, and some of that goes in there. We need some electrical steel. Now that is iron, coal powder and silicon. Okay, well, I think we can manage that. In fact, we'll take a bit of that and a silicon. A bit of that. We will quickly grind that up. Yeah, I'm still not happy with these walls either. I need something. This is not doing it for me. I don't mind the odd bit of this, but it's really not doing it for me. Ceiling's going to be oak, dark oak. I'm going to chisel and bits that, of course. It's not going to stay in that particular format. And oh wow, we're getting a lot of coal powder from that, aren't we? Okay, that's fine. Maybe I got more than I wanted, but iron, coal and silicon, that should give me Electrical steel. Yep, it does. So if I now go for a painting machine now, we are missing 3 electrical steel, which we can do. Lovely. Well, I think this uses juice. I can't remember, but I'm fairly certain it does. So we shall pop that there. Yes, it does. We're going to need. Oh, okay. We have a quest as well. Cool. I actually got. Did I get another? I did get a not bloodthirsty. I got a witch quest. Gave me 3 common loot bags. And I need to kill 12 witches. Cool. Modern machines. Painting machine. Rare loot bag. Lovely. Let's go and we'll stick these in here for now. Along with that, I need some conduit. Energy conduit, I think, is the one I was using. It is. You're getting juice. So the other thing we need is facade. We've got some. So one of those. And then I need... Oh, let me turn that off actually. Creeper by the pool. We need to get a piece of this, don't we? We'll just take that down. That will do the trick nicely. And we'll get that painted up. Oops. So I built a builder's one to facilitate building, obviously. Okay, so we'll take you, we'll take you. We need item duct, item conduit, and we are going to, right, how am I going to do this? Because you really don't need to be connected at all, but you do. So if I start there and then maybe yeah, we need to probably do this from above actually. Okay, and we can place that back there, and then we're going in here, and again we'll replace what we take out and yada yada. I'll just come in here like this. That will come out of there, and then we shall come here and there, a little bit over. I actually didn't need the conduit facade. Oh, I do, but I've done the wrong. I painted it with the wrong thing. Damn it. Okay. I need to paint it with that. Can I repaint it? I have no idea. Apparently I can. Cool. And then that's going to come down to there, and to there, and also up around there. Now I realise we've got all sorts of things going in here, so we'll disable that one. We shall disable that. Why is that? Oh, that's a sink, that's why. So that's an insert, 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 insert. It doesn't really matter where these go because this is just bulk storage. If I can reach that, that's an insert. Now, question is, I don't think we've got... Right, that's what I want. Okay, let's go and just fix this in. Have I got a creeper swimming in my pool? I have. Damn it. Okay, so we're going to place that there. Oh, maybe we should... Maybe we should have figured that first. Damn it. Damn. Okay, and that is an extract, and it is always active. And then we'll go and grab that thing. We'll get this all put back together, and we should be in a position... Where did that go? What's the odds that it's gone outside? Because it's not there. Okay, let's deal with him. I think you must be down below. I see you. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. I don't know whether to leave it or not. You'll have to let me know what you think on that one. It's a tricky question. We're getting there. Right. And now, let me just... well, let's just go in there. If I can. No. Okay. What I'm trying to do is see if I can... If I go and get those pineapples out, and then I chuck the pineapples in there, they get taken out and put into the system, which is what should happen. That gets hidden nicely away there. Can't do anything with this, unfortunately, but you can't have everything. Yeah, you're underneath, aren't you? And this system now is self-contained. Everything should just get put into storage somewhere or other, which is nice. Now, I'm wondering with the food, you see, if we look at the use for that, we can get a thing. But if I go, right, so, yeah, okay. So what I need to do is have a look at all the foods in there that have got uses, and if they have no use, then we'll take them out and we'll put them into something else. If they have a use, then we'll leave them in there because they can be used to make other things. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. So okra chips are fine. We can tomato soup can go into pizza soup. Okay, that's fine. That's going out. That's a thing. That will go into stuffed scallion baked potato. Garlic bread. It's the future. I've seen it. Prizes for reference. No, that's not. That's an easy one, actually. Yeah, okay. We'll pop you over there. We'll bring you over there. That makes life a bit easier. Spice bun. Oops. That's, I don't know what that was. Baked beans can be used there. Cranberry jelly is definite. Cornflakes. Right. So let me just continue on with this, and I will be back with you in a moment. Alright, I'm just passing time at the moment. This infusion crystal is really getting hammered. But I want to go and get into medium. We need 52 of this. Now, this will give us, basically wipes out of this Inferium, but we've processed all the seeds and we're now processing the dirt essence. And we now have a rare loot bag, and gives us access to the next tier of bags. And then it's 48 Superium essence. Might be able to do that even. We can. Gives us an epic loot bag. Then we just need 20 of that. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. That's 12. What are you? Supreme. Have I got any more? Oh, we're about 3 short. Oh well. Not bad. that's a quick win there, right there, really. And obviously we just turn this back over to Essence, and we'll start piling out this stuff again, which is good. So that opens up 2 quest lines, including I think the uranium is actually a tier 5 one, unfortunately, which is the one we want. But yeah, we've got Ardite, conductive iron, lead, glowstone, silver, night slime, all of these ones, the pulsating, cobalt, solarium, dark steel, energetic, all of that kind of good stuff coming out. And then you get the high tier ones there. And then I think if we go somewhere around over here, there is the chunks. There are obviously the mob chunks, which I know I've seen. I know I have seen them. Maybe here. Oh yeah, mob chunks. Bar humbug. But we need to do this one first, so we need to get zombie essence, and to do that we need lots of things. But anyway, I just thought we'd get that done quickly. It's another day, so we're continuing on here, and this is all happy and done, and there's still dead skeleton bits bouncing around in that pool. That's not my... Thank you. Yeah, so I'm going to continue on. I'm just going to, if I can, I've got my bouncy boots on. I have I got a clear field of vision? I have. I just wanted to go and have a look at what we're kind of looking at. Yeah, I actually don't mind that at all. I mean, that's going to be 2 floors, I think, maybe 3 floors by the time we get down to the ground level, because we'll be there. Yeah, I think we'll come down to here. That'll be 3 floors of that embedded in. That gives us lots of space to build and expand and utilize, and we can obviously dig back into the hill there. And I want to landscape down here. I don't want this to be clay at this point. I want to come down and landscape this in. So we're getting there steadily. I'm going to continue on working, because I'm sure I'm not anywhere near close to time, and I'll be back once we've got a little bit more progress to show you. Alright, well, we've, as per usual with many of my things that I like to build, we've had a slight change of plan. I took out all the white concrete. I've replaced it with cyan clay. 2 reasons. One is cyan clay is significantly easier for me to get hold of. And also, actually that just wants to be one of those, doesn't it? We'll sort that in a moment. And also because actually that's the main reason. I've always been a fan of cyan clay for modern builds anyway, so that in itself is not a biggie. Oh, come here, you. Come on, go. Come on, there we go. But there is a certain part of me that kind of goes, you know, cyan clay is is a bit cliched for this kind of build. But yeah, you know what? If you choose to look at it that way, pretty much everything at one point or another is cliched for a build. So, well, what else have you done that's, you know, different? Well, let me show you. Once I've done this, place, there we go. And we'll just go and pop you and you and you and you and you away. Oh, and you. Right. Let's just run down here and have a quick peek at what we've got going on here. So you can see that's all nice and cyany clayed. And we need to put the next layer in and the next layer, but that's a little bit down the line. I need to get back up now. Of course, the only drawback with jumping down the hill to show you what I've been up to is now I have to get back up the hill, and that is often easier said than done. Obviously we put a little barrier around the edge there, so that's all nice and good. And internally we've got the floors done. I've gone and put the walls are all cycling in here. This is the ceilings with embedded glowstone lighting. This is ultimately going to move, so you know that's the thing. And these are I basically have taken the chest off. It's dealt with pretty much everything there was to deal with in there. So yeah, and then on this side we've got a similar kind of thing going on. The only difference is we've also got floor level lighting going around as well, because these aren't full power. This is obviously all nicely all done. So we've got the pool view from underneath. I'm not 100% certain about that, but you know what, it is what it is. I could possibly kind of put some wooden bracing in or something, I don't know. And we've extended this out, and obviously the food system is behind this wall, all securely put away. So I would like to make some, well, first things first, I want to make some speed upgrades. So we need to do speed upgrades. We need to make those. That will be those, and we're going to go 1, and that was all the improved processors I had. Okay, that's fine. But we can actually let's just do that. What are you? Redstone and sugar. Redstone, and well, we've got sugar cane, so we can do, I don't know, that should be enough, I think. And we'll take those out, and we're going to go sugar and redstone and not that. That. Oh, and that needs to come out, doesn't it? That'll get us the first speed upgrade. That'll allow us to make the rest and get this upgraded. We need to really start looking at this storage system, and the first thing we're going to need to do is, first thing we need to do is upgrade the speed. That will allow me to do, oops, not those. So we're already running faster. Now the downside to that is that the solder uses more power, but yeah, I'll live. Let me stop those at this point. Let me get 1, 2, 3 of those with 1, 2, 3 of those, and that should give me 3 more advanced processors, which will allow me to make 3 more of those, which in turn will allow me to make 3 more of those. 1, come on, okay, 2, and 3, perfect. And while that's doing, we'll pop you back in there to, oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh, I'll have those out as well while we're at it. Okay. So that's 1 to... Come on. You'll work with that one, I know. Will you work with those? Yes, you will. Perfect. Don't care then. So we can take those out. We can grab those, that, and that. So that's, I mean, obviously it's faster with 1. If we put that in and do the next one, that should be faster still again. 1 more. That should be faster still again. And then if we now go with those, yeah, I mean, look, that's, you know, no comparison. Right, so we'll pop you away. We'll grab some more redstone. In fact, that should be, we need some more, what are you? Printed silicon. Okay, we need some silicon then. Fortunately, we've got lots of silicon options, so that's all good, which means that we can now get those going. And what I'm aiming to get here is the next elements of this machine system, which is the importer, the exporter, the pattern processor, and the patterns, which are all quest items, so everybody wins. Yeah, I've got 18. No, I've got more than 18, haven't I? I've got 29 of those. Okay, and then we've got 64, and now, you know, I'll let this run through. So we're going to do those. We'll process all this lot up, and I'll be back with you in a sec.